What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? What?
I got a I'll wait till after, though.
Let's start the show.
I'll start recording.
I am. That's our intro. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got a banger of a new comic book day video for you, and it's gonna be good. It's for it's the week before Christmas. All the chillins are singing their carols and getting ready to open some presents. But it's the week of December 22nd. And, we still haven't figured out if we're going to have a show Sunday. I kind of want one, but I think it has to be mutual if we're going to have a show or not. So probably by the end of this video, you'll know if we're going to have a show this Sunday or not. Yeah. But let's get into it. So we always start the show off with our X-Men books. And we've got the Trail of Magneto, issue number 5. This is the last issue of Williams's run or series.
The thing that feels super inconsequential and doesn't mean anything.
I think we can move on. Next one is Sword by Ali. No, let's go back. Hold on. So, I think you're right. Like it feels super inconsequential. The only thing that I'm hoping for is that there is at least something going for that's going to lead into Destiny of X. Potentially Wanda maybe being actually involved with Krakoa, or maybe she'll be more present in Avengers. I don't know. I just hope there's something here. I don't. Did I waste 5 issues? I hope not.
Have you seen the last cast team member that they announced for Marauders?
No, but I think I know where you're going, because I might have seen some controversy or something like that.
It's Cassandra Nova, who is Professor Xavier's sister in some kind of weird way.
Oh.
And she is the one who is responsible for the Genoshan genocide.
Okay.
Even though she is a mutant, she committed genocide and killed 16 million mutants.
Okay.
And so I almost wonder if this was oh fuck, we gotta figure out how to, if we're gonna say she's okay, we gotta figure out how to say Scarlet
Wanda's okay.
And so I'm really worried that that's all this was an effort to just sort of fucking I don't know. I feel really weird about it. I don't know the Cassandra Nova storyline at all, and she's been in stories since that has happened, but the fact that she's straight up on a team is, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. All right, after that, we've got Sword, issue number 11. This is the last Sword issue of this run from Al Ewing. It's been fantastic. I think this would be in our top 10 as well. It's been a really good run. Ewing is just, he's taking 2 of our favorite things, X-Men and Cosmic, and just having a ball, and now it's over. So, I don't remember seeing anything in the Destiny of X line that vaguely says this is where Al Ewing's going, outside of our friend Stefan saying, what if it's X-Men Red? What if we're getting an all-Arakan team written by Al Ewing? That is the hook. That is the drop I'm hoping for in the last issue of Sword.
Yeah, I'm glad you remembered who said that, because Stefan deserves all the credit.
Absolutely.
But I don't know about the Red part of the Mars. It totally makes sense. But there are some legit people that are within the community that are calling Al Ewing's going to be writing the X-Men Red. So even if Stefan predicted that one, way to go, man.
Right, dude. That's awesome. Well, fingers crossed. All right, after that, our last X book for the week, and that is Wolverine, issue number 9 from Percy. I'm sorry, 19. I can't even remember what. I think it was Maverick or something. This book has been all over the place, even more so than X-Force. And this may be my last issue of Wolverine after like single Wolverine. Like I'm going to do the lives and deaths, right?
So this goes on hiatus until April, right?
Right.
Oh.
So I just, unless lives and deaths really wows me, I think I'm done with Wolverine, and that makes me feel real sad.
Yep, I agree.
So, all right, moving on. We've got Avengers, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers, issue 51 from Al Ewing. This is the beginning of his, free comic book day arc, part of it, I believe, with all the Infinite Deathstrokes and Avenger Prime, and I'm ready, dude. I am so ready. That thing had me so stoked. And you know what? Jason Aaron's been in the news lately today too, and I don't think we're going to talk about it in this video, but we may have another video for you later this week about what he's getting ready to do. But super stoked for this. I know that you're jumping back on here, and we'll see.
Somehow he got me back in.
It was the Deathstrokes.
Not once.
Oh, yeah.
But
twice with
somehow. What the
Avengers
hell?
Forever, which I believe is, I mean, it's going to coincide with Avengers, but now we're dealing with the multiverse, and I think this is Marvel's effort to get the writer that's currently writing Avengers to do a massive multiverse story. One side note, and I only want to bring this up because we didn't talk about it this past Sunday. Did you read the notes of like forbidden time travel in this Strange Academy issue? I don't think you probably didn't, but there was one.
I don't remember them though.
There were different timelines that they were forbidden to go to, and one of them was, it said the Ultimates, and it literally said, not even sure this really even happened.
Okay, I did see that. Yeah, it was really funny.
That being said, I feel like Jason Aaron is getting ready to crack that open again, and we're going to reset everything. Hickman's Secret Wars is going to be undone, and the multiverse is abundant, I think. Yes.
And one thing too, just looking forward on solicitations without giving away any spoilers. I feel like this is intended to be Jason Aaron's magnum opus, essentially, in Marvel. This is supposed to be the crowning jewel of almost the what am I trying to say? Like the Aaron verse or whatever in Marvel. Because we've got past characters that are from not the 616 that are big characters from his other writings that will be appearing in this book. And it's honestly what's got me gone from like, yeah, I'm kind of interested to like, okay, now I'm super stoked.
Also, we've got a Captain Britain appearance on the cover that I believe is from the actual, if I'm not mistaken, I think people are saying like there's a potential that this Captain Britain that's showing up in this issue is from the What If.
Oh, literally is the Sharon Carter from What If.
Yes. Well, we will see.
Universe.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a key alert there. So check that out.
I love this cover too. It's got so many non-traditional characters. You've got Wonder Man front and center. You've got Thor in his ultimate suit. You've got
I mean, it's abundant.
Photon here. So
yeah, it's gonna be crazy good. I'm super excited. All right, I don't know. Let me rephrase. I hope it's crazy good. All right. After that, we've got Black Panther issue number 2 from John Ridley. We were both really impressed with issue 1. But we wanted more, and we wanted more from the past. So I think that's going to continue as we read this, and I'm just waiting for that omnibus to be announced so that I can pick it up.
Well, it's already announced.
Oh, well then.
You talking about the Ta-Nehisi Coates?
Yes.
Omnibus? Yeah, it's already announced. It comes out
I need to get that. I need to do it now.
Yes.
But anyway, what I really am looking forward to, Storm is on this cover, but we know that issue 3 is when Black Panther's really going to be dealing with Krakoa and Storm. And that's really where I'm wanting to go. So hopefully we get a lead into that here.
Yeah, and one thing that's actually got me to jump on this book, because I was a little bit on the fence, was Juan Cabal being on the art. I really think he did a good job on the first issue. So
yeah, no doubt. All right, after that, we've got Iron Man issue number 15 from Cantwell. This is a contender for, it really should be cover of the week. And I think it looks great. I have another one, but this is a really awesome Alex Ross cover we're getting more we're literally getting cosmic Iron Man in this issue. We got the introduction in the last issue. I think we're about to smash some planets in this one. I'm ready.
Yeah, I I still can't believe Cantwell said, "Hey, I'm gonna pitch Marvel a 19 issue Iron Man arc," and they were like, "Fuck, go for it, man, totally."
Yeah.
But
And I've
I'm
got
glad,
more after that.
and man, there's been a payoff, and yeah, he's for sure getting more Iron Man after that. So I'm excited for what we've got to come.
Yeah. After that, we've got this is my cover of the week, and it is Kang the Conqueror, issue number 5, the penultimate issue. I didn't really have any expectations.
This is the last one.
Oh, is this the last one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was one more.
Nope.
All right. Well then, all right. This is the last one. I didn't really know what to expect from this series, but I've been pleasantly surprised. It's not top 10, but it's been really good. And the only thing is I hope Kelly can stick the landing. I think we've both had that criticism.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit worried about that too. But I think even if there's no grand payoff, I think overall the purpose of this was supposed to be a modern introduction of Kang, who really is an older, more old school character that somehow I just kind of kept running across in my reading. But I think this was supposed to be an introduction to him so that people understand the absolute tomfoolery that is Kang. And my favorite from the solicitations for this issue is, does time mean nothing to Kang, or does Kang mean nothing to time?
Ooh, I like that.
I thought that was a pretty good little blurb.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, looking forward to this one for sure. All right, after that, we got Moon Knight from McKay, issue number 6. This has been a fantastic series, kind of filling the void, I want to say. And I don't say this as a jab. I say this because Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil has just been kind of, I don't want to say flatlining, but it's just been in a certain spot, leaving the streets kind of void of a hero, even though Elektra filled that void. But she was still kind of like dealing with Murdoch and being in jail and like, when is he going to come back? Whereas we have Moon Knight now, who's kind of just like, I am the streets, I'm taking care of it. And it's been fun. I think it's been a really good run, and I'm excited to read it. I think the artwork has been fantastic.
Oh yeah, the artwork is by far my favorite thing about this. It just gives it its own leery or eerie, dark tone. But I don't know. It's besides Black Cat's finale, I think Judd McKay has been doing nothing but wonderful stuff. So
I think the other thing that I like about this book is just like the psychoanalysis of Moon Knight and just like how we kind of go in and out of like therapy sessions and how those relate to each issue. I give McKay big props for that. Just like keeping the story fluid, even though we're going in and out of different scenarios and still keeping the reader engaged. I think it's great.
Right.
So right after that, we've got Venom from Ram V, issue number 3. Have you read? You haven't read. You are still like on 1.
I've read 1 or 2.
You need to catch up because we need to talk about this.
I honestly don't think I don't think I'm going to pick up 3.
Ooh.
I'm unmotivated. I look at the 2 and I'm just like, I don't care. I don't know. It's got to be a game time decision for me because I am just so unmotivated. Sorry.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Are you going to pick it? You need to read the first issue. You need to read the first issue.
I've just never cared about Venom as a character anyway.
I know, but what I'm
Gates and the hype train and I regret it. I regret picking up when I did.
Hold on. You need to read. You need to do a service for our subscribers, for our fans, for our followers. You need. Yeah, I'm bringing them in. This is like an old couple that's about to get divorced that I'm setting the terms. Okay, so you need to read at least issue 1 because I think, in my opinion, and this is gonna upset probably some people, but I think this should be Ewing's book. I don't necessarily, Donny Cates created. We're gonna go into a little bit of a spat here, or not spat, but just like we're gonna get into it. Donny Cates created Dylan, so he knows his voice.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I read Ram's interpretation of Dylan, and I ain't feeling it. That being said, in issue 1, when Ewing had pages in it, I was like, wait a minute. I like where that's going. Did he go to space? Yes. Did he go to an alternate reality? I don't know, and I won't know until issue 5.
Well, and see, that's my problem is I'm not interested in being on a book where every other arc is written by the guy that I'm interested in. And I love Ron V. Like, it has nothing to do with him. But, like, I'm not going to pick up a book every 5 issues and then stop, and then 5 issues and then stop.
Well, and I guess what I'm trying to say is I think you should read issue 1 because that's the only thing that's really keeping me. And I know that sounds horrible. That's not a reason to pick up the book. But I guess what I'm saying is issue 1 had a big enough hook for me that I guess I'm willing to trudge, and me personally, trudge through these to get to Ewing because I feel like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just think you need to read it because it's that hook in the last one. I was like, oh, in 1. Now 2 and 3, I don't know. It's kind of like I don't think Dylan's working, or at least I don't think I don't want to. No, I'm not going to do that to my boy. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's talk about our only DC book this week, and that's Nightwing issue 87. I think you said this is the one that's like a continuous flow.
Yeah, one continuous image.
So Tom Taylor and Rodriguez are going to take us on a visual journey.
I'm worried that I think the gimmick of the one continuous image is going to be super cool. And I have no reason to think Tom Taylor's not going to write an amazing issue. But I'm ready to see where we're going now that we're getting back into our own story. And
you want less gimmick and you want more substance.
I think I just need to read it and then I'm sure I will get over it and be like, yes, hell yeah. But I just need to.
It's my pick of the week. All right, let's get into some independence, and we've got House of Slaughter issue number 3 from Boom Studios. Tiny Onion, and co-written with Bell. Yes?
This is the story that we're following Aaron, who's the other member of the House of Slaughter that we meet and see die in Something is Killing the Children. In the last issue, we found out who he is hunting, and it's the guy that he befriends that came from another house that came to his house and was in a different group but stuck up for him anyway. There's a hint that there might be a love interest there, and then it turns out that Aaron has been sent to hunt him, and that this dude has been living in the wild with his monster outside of its contained token as a pet, roaming free. So that was probably, I would say that was the most jaw-dropping ending of any of this book or Something is Killing the Children. Like, I was just like, oh fuck, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I went from, I read the first issue and was like, okay, well, let's see where we're going. And then I read the second issue and was like, well, okay.
Here we got it.
Now I remember why Tinian is amazing. So
there it is. After that, we've got from Image Comics, Kyle Higgins, Radiant Black, issue number 11. I'm going to say potential pick of the week here. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. I did have my doubt, and I still kind of do. I kind of wish if you're going to kill off a character, kill him off.
You never died.
Why?
Can't kill him off if he wasn't dead.
Remains to be seen if he's dead or not. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Either way, maybe he ends up becoming our main character, our new main character's AI. I don't know. He'll be present, but again, this has been fun. It was a slow burner, but it has definitely picked up. And I'm just, what I am? I'm ready to get past the theoretical cosmic shit and get into the cosmic shit. That's what I want.
I am too. But I will say that the one thing about this book that is super risky for me as a reader, but has been paying off, is that every issue I'm literally going, where the fuck are we going?
Right.
And most of the time that's not enough, but like this is enough. Like every issue I'm like, oh man, I was not expecting that at all. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And so it's a risk, but when it pays off, it does well. And Radiant Black's been one of those books I'm so glad we jumped on at the beginning.
For sure. All right, after that, we got our last book of the night, and it's Chicken Devil, issue number 3 from Aftershock Comics. this is another potential pick of the week for me. It's been every time this book has come up in our polls, it's been my pick of the week because it's just firing on all cylinders. And this is another great cover. I mean, if you're not reading Chicken Devil, what are you doing right now? Like, you need to be reading this. You need to be reading this.
It was definitely one of those books that just, I don't know what it was. It's the name, it's the art, and the cover. I just was like, I don't know, we might have to pick this up. And I saw it weeks in advance, and I think I threw it on my poll and then forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it, I was like, all right, you need to get this.
Yeah, like you showed it to me. You're like, dude, you're not picking up Chicken Devil. I was like, what the fuck is Chicken Devil? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But it's been fantastic. I mean, it's a fever dream of a read for sure. And the pacing just doesn't let up. And when it does, it's meant to do that on purpose. And then it just picks right back up. So, it quite literally is a ball pit worth of fun. So definitely check it out. All right, well, that's going to do it for our pools for December 22nd. We are definitely, we talked about it. We're going to have a show. We may start 30 minutes later, so maybe 8:30 Central Standard Time here on YouTube Live. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, give us a like. That's right. Let us know in the comments what you're picking up today. What are you looking forward to most? Definitely do that. We want to hear from y'all. What are y'all reading? So we will see you guys Sunday, December 26th, probably around 8:30, give or take, just so we can kind of, recover from some of that eggnog. Yeah, definitely. You don't drink eggnog? No. Dude, eggnog's a shit. Anyway, we will see you guys live this Sunday. And as always, fam, read more comics. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.